I'm Marilyn, and this is Eric, and we're the Kallax Shelfies.
And sometimes when, well, someone is going out traveling, someone is left at home with a dog, and both will be very sad. It might be time to get out an app to play some board games, because then you can play by yourself, or with a dog, and the dog doesn't have to do anything special.
Or on the airplane.
Or on an airplane, yes. So, we have 6 apps we recommend for you. I'll put some links in the show notes. So what's your first recommendation?
Sentinels of the Universe.
Of the multiverse.
Multiverse. I was thinking, oh, is it multiverse? Oh, just start over. Sentinels of the Multiverse.
I'm not going to edit that out.
I don't care. It's a super fun game, actually. I really like the app, but I really like the regular game too. But the app is a really good representation. It's a card game. It's kind of like a comic strip. And you're a bunch of heroes that come together and try to fight off the bad guy. The bad guys usually are pretty bad. Yeah. It's not an easy game, but it is very fun. Yeah,
and the app is really good.
Yeah.
The app is the old generation of the game, because there's a new edition. There's not an app for that, but it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then the app keeps track of all the bonuses and minuses, even though I kind of like to do that myself.
Yeah, I don't actually have a problem with that either. But
no, it's easy at least.
Yeah, it's super easy. Actually, and it points out a few things like that maybe we didn't know when we're playing the game. Like if you take the multiplier every time you attack someone, for example. Like before, maybe we didn't realize that we just used it the first time or something like that. That was maybe a little bit.
I don't know. Maybe so. Well, my first recommendation is I really like Sentinels app too. My first recommendation is an app you hate, the Imperial Settlers Roll and Write.
I don't hate it.
Portal Games. I think it's really fun. I don't think you can play against anyone. It's just to play solo. But each map has like this little. Well, you unlock things the more you score, and then you beat your own high score. So it's not anything like special, but like each map has like a different setup, and it's fun to see like what's the best score you can get on a certain map. It goes really fast to play. So you can just, like when you're standing waiting for something, you just play a game or two of that.
My second app is Wingspan.
I have not actually played that app.
No, and I've actually just started with it. It was like recommended when we watched another review of apps, and I decided to give it a try. And it's actually a very good representation of the game, the actual game Wingspan, which is also like a card engine building game. Very great game. I would recommend it highly. And the app is really good. It's just it's the basic version, and you can also buy the European expansion, but I have not done that. I figured I would just start with the original version. The only thing about it is when you get new bonus cards, it's really hard to see. I haven't figured out how to move the 2 that you get to choose from to see the cards that you already have laid out. So that I haven't figured out yet. Or if that's just a bug in the app. But other than that, it plays pretty much exactly the same way as the actual card game. I think you can also play against each other, so you can play it against the computer, or you can play it against, hand it back and forth to one another.
Well, my second recommendation is Seven Wonders Duel, which you can play both against the computer or against the person.
Yeah.
I mostly play against the computer.
Yeah.
I have over 500 games of it.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's also like really fast and fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Very good game.
And oh, I have these cards, so let's try to do this time, or try to do that time. There are some like achievements and stuff in it. If you're that kind of person, I'm not really. But so you can like try to go. I did do a few of them just because like, oh, win without doing this, or it's just like fun like that.
It's fun, yeah.
But it's a really good app too.
I find when I play with, I've played against people, just random people on the internet, and I always get beat by either the science projects or the army or whatever they're called.
Yeah, I will not recommend playing against people who know the game.
That is true. I mean, I'm sure you get better at it. I haven't played it nearly as much as you have, but it's still very fun.
The computer is at least beatable.
Yeah.
And I have beaten you on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Probably with the army or something.
I did it with the army once. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was fun. I was out walking the dog and beat you with the army. It's like a double win.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Okay. And the last one I'm going to recommend is Ascension, which is probably my very favorite app. It's
how many hours do you have in that?
I have no idea how many hours I have in it.
894 hours.
It's really a lot of hours. I play it like almost every night before I go to bed. I play against people on the internet, just random people, but it's so easy because you just make your turn and then, you know, you don't need to see what they do, so you just wait for them to make a turn. And so, but you also can play against the AI, and that's also very fun. And there's many different expansions to choose from. I bought almost all of the expansions now. It was not that expensive. I do it every once in a while, buy a new one.
I haven't played it, I think, because the app itself was, at least used to be free.
Okay, yeah. I don't actually know. I got it from you.
Because we had a family share, but I think it was free, like without expansion it was just free, so you can just try it.
And the expansions are like 11 crowns, which is like, what, $1 or something. So it's not very expensive at all. So.
No.
I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I wouldn't recommend like playing all the expansions at once. Then you have like 3,000 cards, so you can't really get any rhythm going like that. But promo cards even there is, and it's just a lot of fun. I enjoy it and recommend it.
Yeah. Well, my last one is Neuroshima Hex, which is not a card game. You have like this, hex. You have a hex grid. And you drop in your base, and your enemy drops in his base, and you can play more than. But if you play 2 people, and then you put down like soldiers, taking like turns, putting down soldiers and using special abilities, and the goal is to take out the other base. And I mean, it's a lot of fun because you place out people, and then someone like, okay, now we're gonna drop like a fight here, and then all of them trigger like in specific orders. And so like, oh, I had a really good guy here to take out the base, but oh no, he triggers first, so he takes out my guy anyway. And the computer is quite hard to beat. I think I might be bad at the game. I don't really care. I like it anyway.
Oh, it's fun. I haven't played it that often, but I have never won. I can say I haven't come close to winning. But
this is like, at first it was one of the early board game apps, but the studio who did it, I think they more or less like folded. So they had to like redo the app from start, and it came out quite recently, and they're releasing new expansions for it, like with new teams you can play and things for it, quite on a regular basis. It's a really good game. I would highly recommend that one. For it's not like card player and things, so it's a bit of a change against everything else we have here. Well, I guess the roll and write is not card play per se, but it's different at least.
Yeah, I guess it kind of shows that I personally really like card games. So
yeah,
I guess it shows when we're doing the apps.
Yep. Well, I think that was it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sing us out with our new outro song. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again.
I always ask him, why broken wings? Good wings. Bye-bye. Have fun.